Hi YouTube, this is Ashley Ashlock. I wanted to kind of do a different video today in regards to locks and how locks sort of recreate your identity. So it's kind of like an external thing that you eventually begin to internalize. As much as people say that hair is just hair, really, when you have locks, that mentality does not apply, because no matter where you go, um, you sort of are identified by your hair, unless there are multiple people with locks. But if you're in the location where it's primarily you and it's not many people with locks, you become known as the person with the locks, the friend with the locks, the coworker with the locks, or the girl who walks down with the locks. It sort of takes over your identity, and but at the same time, it gives you a face, because whenever people walk by, you don't blend in. Locks make you stand out. It's crazy how um, your own your own natural hair, which grows from your head, can sort of let you know who you are, um, or what you are, not what you are, but it kind of like it creates an identity for you. It's something that if when you have your hair and the other European standards, you're sort of diminished. You sort of are, it sort of blends in and it doesn't stand out as something different and unique. So therefore, when you wear your locks, you should wear your locks with pride, because for many people, you are that person that they encounter who has um, the locks. Like, if it's like on a regular basis, unless it's maybe if you work in some environment, you may have one other, unless you're with a very, 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 very cultured environment, then there may be many. But if you're not, then like even on a regular day when you go out, it's very rare to see someone with locks. You may see someone and you're like looking, they may have, sometimes I'll see someone with sixer locks, or I'll see guys with locks or starter locks or such. But for women, it's it's a not as common. Like when I see it, it stands out to me because I'm like, oh, there's someone who has locks like me. So yeah, your hair becomes a part of your identity, whether you want it to or not. You can try to argue that it's just hair, but in actuality, your locks become a major part of your character. And it also opens your personality, especially if you're like semi free forming or free forming, where you don't have to have the manicure looks. You are just, you can do whatever you want. Like, you're not limited on, oh, I'm out, I have to get home, I have to wrap my hair, I have to do this, I have to do this, it's raining. You just, things don't bother you that used to bother you. You kind of sit back and laugh now when you think about all the little small things that you used to worry about, how your hair has so much of a control of you when you weren't even seen as like your hairs to the outside world. Whereas now, when you're locked up, your hair has less control over your day-to-day activities, but to everyone else, it's what makes you you, you know? So yeah, it's really cool how like the lock creates like an image to others of how you are. There are many judgments, some positive and some negative, and that's partly because of the lack of interacting and encountering people with locks. That when they do meet someone, they may have stereotypes. Yeah, it really sucks. And it's like, even people of color have stereotypes with people with locks. Like, even like, just this is the ultimate wash and go. Like locks, you can just wash your hair, literally go. Well, for women of color, wash and go. So, and that comes as like, wait, you could just wash it and just go? Like, yeah. And I did like a braid out style on my hair. And by the way, I'm like super tender headed now. I don't know what happened, but I'm super tender headed. So I had like braided. I took 3 strands of everything, and then I braided my whole hair, and so I had all these like pigtails sticking out in all these different directions, and I was kind of like embarrassed to go out looking like that. So I pinned them all back and made like some of the mohawk thing. Mind you, my hair was already tender headed from having all these braids in it. Then I did that style, and like in the middle of eating breakfast, um, like I was just out with my husband. I was just like, oh my gosh, like I have to take my hair down. Like we gotta go. We gotta take my hair down. So yeah, it's your locks. If you, even though you could have previously had your hair braided, twisted all the time, especially like me, I rarely do anything with my hair. I may just like push it back. I did kind of. I had an event to go to today, so I like twisted the first 2 rows. I hadn't seen people in a long time. I don't know. I just was just doing a little something um, with my fresh wash. Very light, just the from the wash, not add anything to it. But yeah, back on track. Yeah, so I had my hair like all wavy, and like I had people like, oh, your hair's all wavy. And the funny part with locks is that when I went straight, I just washed it. Totally opposite of what I was used to. If I wanted my hair straight, I definitely would have with water. But with locks, it's the opposite. Like, okay, I want my hair straight, whoosh, water, back straight. Okay, I just kind of got off track, but I wanted to just um, log in to tell you how locks, as much as you don't want it to create your personality, I mean, not your personality, but create an image for you. You want it to just be like free, like whatever. That is an image. Like locks do kind of define you, whether it's the free spirit of not doing anything or the whole process, the patience. It tells a lot about you. So don't think that it's just hair when naturality it becomes a marking of you. Yeah, this is Ashley Ashlock, just checking in. Peace.